Robert E. Park, The City as a Social Laboratory. Robert E. Park, a prominent figure in sociology and a leading member of the Chicago School, introduced the groundbreaking idea that the city is like a social laboratory. To understand this concept, let us first break it down into simple terms. When we think of a laboratory, we often picture a place where scientists conduct experiments, analyze data, and draw conclusions. Park believed that cities operate in a similar way, offering endless opportunities to observe, study, and understand human behavior, relationships, and social structures. Cities are places of constant activity, filled with people from all walks of life. They bring together diverse groups, creating a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and lifestyles. This diversity makes cities a perfect environment to study how people interact, form communities, and deal with challenges. Park viewed cities as ever-changing environments where social patterns emerge, adapt, and evolve over time. One of Park's central ideas was that cities are not just collections of buildings and streets but are living, breathing entities. They are shaped by the people who live in them and, in turn, shape the lives of their inhabitants. For Park, cities were microcosms of society, reflecting the broader dynamics of human interaction and social organization. This meant that by studying cities, sociologists could gain insights into human behavior and societal trends that could be applied to other contexts. Imagine walking through a bustling city. You might notice people rushing to work, street vendors selling their goods, children playing in parks, and others gathered in cafes or community centers. Each of these activities represents a tiny piece of the larger social puzzle. Park believed that observing these everyday occurrences could help sociologists understand how people adapt to their surroundings, build connections, and respond to changes in their environment. Park's idea of the city as a social laboratory was deeply influenced by his belief in human ecology, which is the study of the relationship between people and their environment. He saw cities as ecosystems where different social groups interact and coexist. Just like plants and animals in a natural ecosystem compete for resources and adapt to their surroundings, people in cities navigate complex social dynamics. They form communities, establish boundaries, and create systems of cooperation and competition. One of the key aspects of Park's theory was his focus on the processes of social interaction. He was particularly interested in how cities bring together people from different backgrounds and force them to navigate their differences. This interaction often leads to conflict, but it can also result in accommodation and assimilation, where groups learn to live and work together. By studying these processes, sociologists can better understand the factors that contribute to social harmony or discord. Park also emphasized the role of migration and immigration in shaping cities. He observed that cities often serve as entry points for immigrants seeking new opportunities. These newcomers bring their own cultures and traditions, enriching the social fabric of the city but also creating challenges in terms of integration and acceptance. Park's work shed light on the struggles faced by immigrant communities and the ways in which they contribute to the vitality and dynamism of urban life. Another important aspect of Park's work was his examination of social disorganization. He noted that the rapid growth of cities and the constant movement of people could lead to a breakdown of traditional social structures. In a city, individuals might feel isolated or disconnected from their communities, leading to problems such as crime, poverty, and alienation. However, Park also believed that cities had the potential to create new forms of social organization and solidarity. Park's approach to studying cities was highly innovative. He encouraged sociologists to go out into the field and observe urban life firsthand. This method, known as ethnography, involved immersing oneself in the environment being studied to gain a deeper understanding of its dynamics. Park's students at the University of Chicago followed this approach, conducting detailed studies of neighborhoods, communities, and social groups within the city. Their work laid the foundation for modern urban sociology. In summary, Robert E. Park's idea of the city as a social laboratory revolutionized the study of urban life. By viewing cities as dynamic ecosystems and emphasizing the importance of observing real-life interactions, Park provided a framework for understanding the complexities of human behavior and social organization. His insights remain relevant today as cities continue to grow and evolve in response to economic, cultural, and technological changes. If you found this discussion on Robert E. Park's theories interesting and would like to explore more sociological concepts, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more content that dives deep into the fascinating world of sociology. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.